Creekmur, aka Jigsaw, and we are here with a special guest, actually guests, plural, the Youngstas. Now, you may not know back in the day, the golden era of hip hop, and there was an explosion across the board, but something different happened. Younger MCs were coming out, and this group came out of Philadelphia. So, welcome, the Youngstas.
Peace. What's
going on?
What up?
What's up?
All right.
Tarik and Taji. Is that right?
Yeah, Taji.
Taji.
Yeah,
All right, my fault.
Everybody call me TM though, you heard?
TM?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like to call you Taj Mahal.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Cool, that's
So
good.
how y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Man.
Yeah, well, welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Word.
First of all, the name, the Youngstas. Y'all clearly are older gentlemen now.
Right.
Man, that had to be the name. We was 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just took the "the" off and put the "dough" on it and
Yeah,
said, let's
yeah,
rock with it. You know what I'm saying? The Youngstas. You know what I mean?
How y'all feeling now? Like as far, well, you know what? Let's not even beat around the
Hey,
bush.
yep.
It's a duo now, whereas before y'all were a trio.
Listen, it's Youngstas for life, you know what I'm saying? But we got to keep moving, you know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing for the youngsters and for the legacy of the youngsters, you know what I'm saying? We're doing this now for our fans. We got grown kids now. So, you know what I'm
Now
saying?
they the
we just want to
youngsters,
keep it
man.
pushing. Right, they the real youngsters, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, when
But, you know, Youngstas for life, man. Youngsters
of course.
Cute for
What sparked the breakup, so to speak, or Q,
Well, that's the thing. We never really
Quran?
had a breakup, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
We just got all caught up in our own life things, you know what I'm saying? Family stuff, kids, colleges, and businesses. So, you know, we just didn't really have the time to focus on the youngsters, you know what I'm saying? So when we was ready to work, he said, let's do it. So, you know, we've been rocking since the pandemic.
Okay.
You know, before the pandemic, then the pandemic came and kind of put a little boobosh on things. So we had to keep moving and, you know, so. Listen, we ain't never stopping. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep doing what we want. You know what I'm saying? We're grown, so we can, and we God willing, we'll just keep doing what we want, you know?
Okay. So well, first of all, y'all are all related. All of you are
Yes.
related,
Yes.
brothers and cousins.
Right. Blood cousin, first, me and my brother Q, this is my first cousin Reek, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All blood, all
Sure.
blood. Yeah, so we was in, you know, before kindergarten, kids, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so we know each other our whole lives.
All in a row.
Well, you know, and our first memories is, you know, seeing each other. I think our first video, we had a video of us 1 and 2.
on a
So our
birthday
first
party.
birthday party was 1
Our
and 2.
birthday a day
We
apart.
couldn't even talk. We
Yeah,
was
right,
together.
our birthday a
So
day
we've
apart.
been together all our lives.
That's dope. Now, the other part of it is your father,
Right,
Lawrence Goodman,
right.
and
That's my uncle, yep.
what's your relationship to Steady B?
That's
Who's
my cousin. That's my cousin.
Steady, right.
Right.
And Steady is your cousin. Right. I'm trying to.
That's L's nephew. That's my
L's
uncle's
nephew. Okay.
Through his wife.
So y'all have hip hop. Basically, it's all in the family. It's all in the blood, which is crazy to me because first of all, a lot of people don't realize how far back, you know, the Goodmans go in hip hop, pop art records, et cetera, et cetera.
First hip-hop.
84, 85, something like that. I mean,
Even before that, I think.
82, 83. All right, well, I mean, as long as we can remember, we remember, I'm just seeing his dad with
Yeah,
equipment in the
Galaxy
basement.
and all that.
He had a
when
studio
singles.
set up, you know, our whole lives. He had a studio, so he was probably doing it decades before we even thought about it. So,
How was it for y'all growing up in that?
it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Just to get to see the big boys. I seen Will Smith with I think I had like pajamas, the little, you know, because I must have been like 7 or 8, but he was maybe a teenager. This was right before they, you know, took off with Parents Just Don't Understand and all that. So seeing all that was dope. I'm like, oh, okay. And I think that contributed to us starting so early, just seeing it all early at an early age. And, you know, so it was dope.
When did it click for you to start rapping?
Well, initially it started from mentally gifted. You know what I mean? My dad was working on him, and he was like, he wanted to do a song with me. For some reason, when we was younger, he was like, when I work on my album, I want to do a song with you. So that night that we started doing the song, my little brother Q was there. So, you know what I mean? Q get on it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's me and Q Boy and mentally gifted. And he said, you know what? Damn, it don't sound right with just me and us and 2 kids. Y'all should call Reek up. We called him the next day. He came over. He laid his joint. My dad started riding around with it in the car and getting the feedback from kids in the neighborhood. I mean, that's how it all started. You know what I mean? We wasn't planning on being rappers and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was groomed to do it because we seen it, but that's how it started. You know what I mean? Through Mentally Gifted.
Okay.
He started the group.
Now y'all came out in '91.
Right.
Prior to, obviously, you were still rapping and everything. When y'all hit, there were other groups that were young out as well.
Right.
I think a group called Another Bad Creation was out.
Definitely, they came out before us.
They came out before y'all, and then there was
They were
Kriss.
actually a big inspiration for us.
Big inspiration. Talk about that.
Well, just seeing them on TV first. You know, they were like the first kids. It was the Boys, ABC. They were like the first kids we saw doing what we wanted to do.
Right.
And like not like singing. You know what I'm saying? It looked like they was on some hip hop, street time. So that was like, oh, that's what we wanted to do. So they was definitely a big inspiration for us.
I be talking to one of the guys from the ABC. I always tell them like, man, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Big salute. No, they
we saw y'all, like that made us want to like go harder. Like, man, we love these dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Listen, they had us hype, like Run DMC had us hype, like Rakim. You know what I mean? Listen, they was one of them ones. So yeah, they was definitely
them
before
balls
us.
for sure.
Now after that, Kris Kross came out. Now they came out the same.
That was the thing. I think we came out a few months before them, or around the same time. We came out the same year though.
Same year, definitely.
They came out months after us.
All right, so yeah, right around the same time we dropped. So
okay. So the vibration was, the same. I wonder.
Listen, everybody know it. Kris Kross, that was the shit. You know what I mean? Everybody know it. And once that thing dropped, it was like an avalanche. We just had to, you know what I mean? We had to go spar with them at that point. You know what I'm saying? We weren't going to just take it. So we had to, you know what I mean? Get in there. But it was all love. You know what I'm saying?
I see you with the Philly shell.
No, we had to, dip and dive, bob and weave on them. You know what I mean?
Sure. We had to get hit.
It was a good time being there.
Now, y'all there was a little, I don't want to call it beef, but it was like lyrics back and forth.
We had to come at them. You know what I mean? It was like, just like I said, it was an avalanche. You know what I mean? So we couldn't just sit there and stand by and be quiet. So, it was all music stuff. You know what I'm saying? We had to come at them, came at them on wax. You know what I'm saying? It was all.
Did they ever come back at you?
Yeah, they came right back at us. Came right back at us, no problems, you know what I mean? So we had to take that right on the chin, too. You know what I'm saying? You give it, you gotta take it. So, it was all good, man. And listen, I think Taji even had a relationship with one of them later on.
I talked to one of them right before he died. We had like not the same week, but like in the time span before he died. But you know what I mean? We talked a lot on the phone. You know
what y'all talk about?
So he got to tell him
hip hop and stuff, like regular life and all that. Just basic living and how you doing type, what you been doing type stuff. You know what I mean? But he was holding on. He basically, rest in peace to Chris Mac Daddy, you know what I mean?
Did y'all ever wear y'all clothes backwards? You could tell.
I didn't even get that far.
I
like some of the music, but I didn't get to the clothes.
Our style of dress, we always wanted to be, you know what I mean, just be ourselves, just be authentic, you know what I mean? Like, it was regular, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know that later on it was gonna be trends and stuff. You know
we wore the clothes from the neighborhood stores. You know what I'm saying? We would just go get it right before video shoots or photo shoots, and that's what everybody saw. You know what I mean? So we try to be original.
And a trendy, you heard?
Now, when I went back and looked at the videos and just, it really took me back to that time. Tim's with the shorts on, Carrey. I mean. And y'all were like right there with it. Now, some of the kid groups were literally kid groups. You could see them. But I would argue if you didn't know and you just kind of like put that visual to the side and just saw y'all, you might not know that you were a kid group.
No, listen, we was in a grown man world. So we was kids living in a grown man's world. So we had to grow up fast. And we were already kind of like fast as kids anyway, because we kind of, was in the streets, ripping and running like everybody else, playing ball, street football, basketball, in the streets. You had to get in before the lights came on and all that. So we was outside, you know, before the Youngstas. So when it came time to do that, you know, we didn't have no intimidation against anybody that was older than us at that point. So we just act like we thought we was older than we really was. They probably was looking at us like, look at these little stupid little kids. But we thought, you know what I mean, we thought we was bigger than what we were. You know what I mean? So,
and at that time we had to compete with the
legends. No fear.
I mean,
so we had to do shows. All the shows we had to do was with our peers was all older than us. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have nobody our age that we can rock with at nights in these nightclubs, 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So we was in there getting it in with them, and it was fun. It was fun.
They used to be like, y'all can't
it
go
grew
near
us
the
up
bar
quick.
and all that. You know what I mean? They had like, special restrictions. Y'all got to be over here. Like, you know what I mean?
We couldn't get to
so
the
we had
bizarre.
to. It was around all them dudes. We had to compete with the big
fun.
boys at 13. You know what I mean? They 18, 19, 20 years old. We 13.
Right.
Holding our own with legends. Now they legends, you know what I'm saying? But back then, everybody was going for theirs, you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to be dope. That's all. We just wanted to just be dope. That was our main thing. Just trying to be dope, man. Make the best music we can make and just keep moving. You know what I mean?
How did y'all feel about y'all position in terms of being from Philly? New York was New York, obviously, but
no, listen. I think Philly's always had a little sweet spot. And everybody kind of, you know, don't really know about it, but it's been a sweet spot for lyricism in Philadelphia. A lot of good original artists came from Philly. So even though, you know, a lot of people don't know about a lot of artists, the people that are from Philly and Philly people, they adore them. You know what I'm saying? They adore them and they adore them for life.
yeah,
So Philly's got like a strong, rich musical history.
absolutely.
You know, and before rap, even before rap, you know, so.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Even once we're all dead and gone, it's gonna still be going.
that's
It's
a
just, it's that strong in Philly. I don't know where it came from.
We got the best
real
spitters
legacy.
and DJs and all that.
Oh yeah, some of the top, some of the best ever, ever, yeah.
It's just that it ain't like no corporations or companies in there to exploit the artists. So it's like, damn, it ain't really. Most of the rappers from Philly, they gotta go out of town, get put on, recognized somewhere, then they come back now. But when they was doing the same thing that they was doing in the town, they just went and did it somewhere else. Now they get recognized. Now they come back. So it need to.
But no, listen. New York is the mecca. You know what I'm saying? So everybody from Philly, we look at New York as what it is, the mecca. So that's how we got put on. We went up New York and got our record deal. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, so in your second album, y'all really started to collab more, correct?
Yeah, because we will be up there. So working on the first album, it left us a lot of time to be up there. So that was like our second home for a while, working in the studio. And being in the studio and doing all these shows, we was collaborating with a lot of artists. So that's how they kind of like got us in the studio with them, you know what I'm saying? We built up relationships before we got in the studio with a lot of those artists. So
I got you.
like Treach and Naughty by Nature, we met them, and they helped us. They told us get on a stage with them in Philly, and we went to their video shoot. So all that stuff was before we recorded with them.
Right.
You know, and like Pete Rock, we just adored and loved him. You know what I'm saying? He was just the best thing smoking. So I think we reached out to him, and he was like, let's do it.
Yeah,
So,
let's
you
do
know,
it. That's a lot of respect too.
Same thing, you know.
We met a lot.
legends.
We met a lot of artists out Cali too at the conventions. Back in the day.
Conventions
That's
back
where
in
we
the
used
day.
to meet
Yeah,
a lot of rappers
conventions.
up and coming.
Yeah, they used to have a lot
So
of conventions.
They used to recognize us like, damn, we started getting.
Now,
numbers and all
people
that.
don't know about the conventions because
Yeah,
that's
how
where,
old, see, that's when you know you old. That's when you know you old, when you start talking about the conventions. Yeah,
That's where we first met the
That's
Wu-Tang
how it
gang
is,
out Cali.
I would
We
listen.
walked. We in the same hotel. Like first, this one he was Prince Rakim. Like we seen him in the lobby checking in. You know what I'm saying? Then a day later, me and my brother, we walking down the hallway. One of them dudes like, "Yo, hold on, man." Pulled us in. Is Method Man, Ghostface, and all them in there asleep. That's when Meth jump up like, "Yo, the Youngstas, hold up." He went over there, grabbed the tape. He gave us the 4 tapes to protect your neck, John, with the little white case.
Yeah.
Oh man, baby, woo! Couple, like 1 or 2 later, we run into him again in New York. Like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? So we used to be seeing all them dudes on the grind.
Yeah,
That's when we
so
first met
people
them out of Cali.
Yeah, bring back the convention.
people can't right. People can't really visualize they weren't always this big celebrity.
No, they were
thing.
major. They were big things back, you know.
I know. I'll never forget.
If you were on a major record label, they
Oh,
made
yeah,
sure
yeah.
you were there. They just that was like, you know, they made sure you had to be there. So.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That was dope.
You know, I wanted to ask y'all about another group, a group called Illegal, and in that song, they had sent shots your
Yeah,
way.
everybody was blazing at the Youngstas, but no, that's our peoples too. We knew them before they put out the record. you
Both
know.
of them?
Yeah.
Well, we knew Mr. Malik,
We knew Mr. Malik.
and then met Jamal later on,
Oh,
not
for real?
knowing he was from Philly,
Right.
and it was all love. But at that time, that's what you did. If you and they was thinking like us. It was, hey, listen, these kids out here, we can do what they can do. So they threw shots at us and. You know, Youngstas, boop, boop, boop. We had to dive and weave on them, but we seen them and it was all good. You know what I mean? So we ain't really had to come back to them because we kind of knew what it was with them.
Yeah,
You know, that's our piece to this day.
Y'all
Both
knew
of
what
them.
they were doing.
Yeah, we
We kind of knew what it was.
already
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
alright.
Listen, if you give it, you gotta take it. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Don't be out here thinking you can diss people and you can't get dissed. And it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So, no, listen. When you in that rap game like that back then in the '90s, that's what everybody was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
out to
wanted to
the
be the
bros.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
shout out to Illegal. Yo.
Yeah, shout out to Illegal.
Jamal and Melizzy, yeah.
The thing I like about both of y'all, specifically Illegal and the Youngstas, the music ages nice.
Nah, they was dope.
Both of
Listen,
y'all
man.
still
Yeah,
sound
nah.
dope when you really listen. And I like that because a lot of stuff, not just younger artists, but
just
in
don't
general,
age.
it just doesn't age well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that part of
We
it?
was fortunate to work with some of the best, and we sat there and tried to write the best shit that we can write and make the best songs we could. you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you do that, it's standing the test of time. You know what I'm saying?
And we was the first to have a star-studded album with producers. We had Molly Mall, Pete Rock, KG, DJ Premier, the Beat Nuts. We had all of them on one album. Like, that was the first time somebody ever did that. Like, dang, they got all these people on one album. So we just wanted to be dope. We just wanted to make the dope music.
Yeah.
That's why we had to get with the dope guys so we could have the dope stuff and look like you said.
Shout out
It's
to all the legends that hooked us up.
lasting time, you know what I
They
mean?
laced us.
Yeah, they did.
Definitely
They did.
laced us.
They laced us.
Sure.
Now, y'all, who's your favorite collaboration? Like, I know y'all had so many, but who's
Oh, man.
Favorite collabo?
I'm gonna throw a curveball somewhere.
That's a good one. I mean, I'm gonna go with Naughty, man.
Yeah.
It was a special time for us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We love them guys to this
we
day.
definitely
you know
do.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Treach, Vinny, KG.
For sure. They the bros forever, you know what I mean?
It was a classic moment making that song with them and that.
Did Treach mentor y'all? How?
Yeah, well, listen, we looked up to him, whether he knew it or not. You know what I'm saying? He was our mentor because we looked up to him. And being able to work with him, and we learned from him. You know what I'm saying? All three of them. So hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He actually sat down with us and
Yeah.
Yeah,
the rap
we
book
watched
and all
him.
that.
We watched him make a banger.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So yeah, hell yeah.
So tell me how much, because you can hear Treach in the song. I mean, he's literally on the
wrote
record.
Yeah, he wrote it.
So how much? What was the involvement like? What was the collab like?
No, he wrote it.
He wrote it,
We wanted to be there with him.
Right.
We could have wrote it,
Yeah.
but we glad he wrote it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. So, you know, being 13, we had no problems with it. Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead, handle that. You know what I'm
ahead,
saying?
trust
And we'll lace it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in a couple hours, that's what y'all got. You know?
And what's funny is y'all were so wild. So y'all were. I mean, I don't know what y'all were in real life, but on that record and others, y'all were really wild. So it still fit the energy.
Oh yeah, that was
Of the time.
We was, you know, we was
we
crazy.
was what we was, you
yeah.
know?
Little psychopaths. I don't know.
No, that was real, you know what I mean?
And
started-
that was the energy of the time. It wasn't just us.
Yeah.
It was just the energy everybody had at that time. It was just like, you know, we was just another three. That was, you know, and we just had to be in a position to be on TV and people got to see us. But everybody was like that. All our friends, all our cousins, everybody. We all had the same vibe.
And that was the second album was '94, correct?
Second album, 93.
90
Third album,
93,
94.
90. Right. So
And another one, 95.
who influenced y'all? Because I heard a few influences in there, just a little bit. There was.
No, I mean, who was hot? Whoever was
I feel like I heard like a
I
little
remember
bit
what's
of
name was
Onyx.
smoking around that time. Snoop was
Snoop.
banging around
I
that
heard that
time.
on hip hop.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, That's how
A little
it
bit of
go.
everything.
Yeah,
See,
Look, that's the funny part. Shout out to Onyx, they the bros too, but we was out before them. Like the first time we saw Onyx was out Cali. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the first time we saw them. We was out before Onyx. So people be thinking, you know what I mean? Just because we younger, so sometimes an older person could try to, man, I did it first. Man, you know what I mean? We love Onyx, but we was before them. You know what I'm saying? We just want to clear that
we was
up.
the little Onyx.
They call us
they called us.
but we definitely was before Onyx. Like,
the Onyx.
Shout out to the
That's
bros.
a fact.
but
First album and second
we
album.
was before Onyx.
That's a good
We saw
point.
them-
That's a
we-
great point,
We
actually.
saw them out. We seen them out Cali. What was that joint called? The convention we did.
The Gavin?
Wait a minute, it was in San Francisco.
Was
That
it
was
San
the first
Fran?
time that we.
Was
That
it
was
San
the first
Fran?
time we saw him out San Fran.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
one of them joints.
Well, you know, hip hop is always influencing each other. So
And listen, anybody in hip hop tell you they don't, they lying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause that's what it is at the time. You get influenced, but you gotta put your spin on it. You gotta bring something to the table, or you're just biting. You're just a copycatter, and people will feel it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm quite sure Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, they all had inspirations.
Of course, yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, down to whoever. So if
Real
you ain't
quick.
inspired, then you know something's up with you.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Real quick, back to the Cruise Pop record. When y'all first heard that beat?
We had to have it. He played it for us on the radio about the size, you know, like it was that big, and we was in what KG's
Treach Aunt Crib.
Okay, Treach Aunts.
Yeah,
On
Treach
the
Aunt
video
Crib.
shoot, and he
Hip-hop
played it for
rings
us
on.
because we was in the process of working on our album.
Right.
So he played it, and we blew our minds. We just said, it was a couple actually, but that cruise, he said,
Stuck
we
right
said
out.
we gotta have that. We gotta do that, and we got on it ASAP.
I'm surprised they let you have it. I
Hey,
ain't gonna
maybe
lie.
no. Listen, but they laced it. You know what I'm saying? It was a naughty youngster collab. You know what I'm saying? They laced us. You know what I'm saying? So KG, he was on one with that beat.
He definitely
He
was.
made an all-time masterpiece with that beat.
So this is the type of fan I am of y'all. I even have the album, y'all's last album, I'll Make You Famous.
Okay.
And I had the single too. If I'm not mistaken, y'all did a single with Mobb Deep. Is that correct? Or did that come out as a single?
No, that
Not
was
as a
just on
single.
there.
That was,
was on the
it
album.
wasn't?
Not
It was
as a single.
so I had the album then. All right, so I had the album. But that album was dope too.
Shit, no, listen, we loved it too. That
Yeah.
was,
But y'all were in a different space at that point.
we definitely was in a different
getting older.
space.
It was getting early 20s.
Yeah, we
early 20s
like,
at
just
that point.
fresh out of high school.
Just coming
19.
into starting to feel like grown-ups at that point.
And you were independent,
Man,
but you were
did
back
all
on Pop
independent.
Art
Yeah,
Records.
back to
We did
Pop
it all
Art.
independently with our uncle, and it was a good thing. We did the video with what's Unc Music Box. What's Unc?
Ralph McDaniels.
Ralph
Yeah,
McDaniels
Ralph
laced us
McDaniels,
with the
right.
video for I'll Make You Famous.
Right.
Shout out to Unc, he laced us, and it was dope.
Now, by that time, Kuran was producing more
Yep.
than he was producing before
He
that.
did that. He did the joint with Mobb Deep.
Yeah,
He was there that got with him that day and made that happen. Yep.
How was it working with Mobb Deep, Havoc,
Well,
Prodigy?
we knew him before that song, so it was dope to even get on the track with them. So we was big fans of Mobb Deep before the Infamous. You know what I'm saying?
Before that, just
Hit it
think.
from the back. Hit it from the
Look,
back.
another
we
rap
go-
fact.
Yeah.
We
go
put
back-
Mobb Deep in our video, Is You With Me, when they was, you know what I mean, before they even got big. Like, if you go to Is You With Me, you'll see Havoc in the end of the video. You know what I mean, when they had, what was, no, it was peer pressure. They had peer
that was-
pressure
yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the joint. So
Yeah.
we
Get
were big
in.
fans
Yeah,
of
man.
them before we even work with them. So it was
right.
a pleasure. You know what I mean? A pleasure to be on
that's
wax
what's
with
up.
the mob.
Yeah.
Now, I had heard that, Taj, that you lived with Havoc for a while. Is that true?
Yeah.
How was that? What, how did that happen?
I'm up in we always, like I said, we had a prior relationship from earlier. One day I'm up in New York and I ran into him. You know what I mean, we started kicking it or whatever. He like, come on, bro, like, yo, man, stop late, nigga, come hang now. You know what I mean? We need to be around each other, get this moving, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I go up New York or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This was like after the time the group had disbanded or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Have he liked my music, like he like, damn man, he wanted to sign me. So that's how we ran into each other up Loud Records. I was up there one day, and that's when I bumped into him. He like, damn, you politicking? I'm like, hey, he heard the joints. He like, yo man, I'm signing you. So you know what I mean? That's when come live up here, we gonna work on your joint. This was when they just had finished Hell on Earth album. Yeah. That was around the time when I was staying with him, and him and his brother, Killer B, rest in peace. That's my boy, you know what I mean? That was my bro too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he wanted to sign me, and that's how it worked out. My prior paperwork and all that, you know what I'm saying? All my prior things in the past had me bonded, so I had to wait everything out. Not only did I have a deal with Havoc, I had a deal with Biggie Smalls, I had a deal with Dallas Austin down in Atlanta and all that. But it's just like, you know what I mean? When you young and you get caught up in your paperwork and all this and that, certain stuff just happened. I mean, just had to wait it out. It ain't work out. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all of them though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't meant to be at that time. I just look at it like that. It wasn't meant to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? But we back now and we can still make moves with all of them bros. You know what I mean? Yeah. We still alive and all that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Yeah. And Have and Mobb, they about to come back out. So.
Yeah. We just was with him down AC.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lil John. They coming down here like in December.
No, listen, y'all gonna be hearing Mobb Deep for the next 100 years. Yeah. That's gonna be like Mozart. That's like our Beethovens. Them songs gonna go for another 150 years.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Prodigy.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Peace.
When DJ Premier sampled y'all on Mass Appeal.
Pass the mic.
Yeah. What'd y'all think of that?
Nah, what? That's legendary. That's like, definitely. I mean, listen. I every time I hear the song, I love it. That's one of my favorite songs anyway. Yeah. So, being I get to hear, Quran or Taji on it every time I hear it just bring a smile to my face. I love it.
It's crazy because people don't realize how hip hop works. You might have one record and it might be for that period, and then someone else grab it, and then it goes. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't catch Pass the Mic, so thank God, Premier sampled it. Now a lot of people know about it. That was only our second single.
Right.
So that was 92. 92.
Yeah, Pass the Mic came out in 92.
Yeah. No, listen, that was legendary. I love that.
Another bright spot when y'all did Hip Hop Ride. And I liked both of y'all's verses in particular because you dropped the ladies in hip hop verse, right? And then you talked about the old school.
I love the ladies verse.
Yeah, I love the ladies verse though. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of wondering if if anything like came out of that or like.
We gotta have some more of those, yo.
No, somebody gotta come out with kissing and telling. No,
I mean somebody gotta come out with another salute to the females, man.
No, we had to pay homage to the
because now it's a whole
sisters in rap.
Whole new run of females.
What made you go that route? And dedicate that verse.
You don't leave nobody out, right?
Can't
leave the sisters out.
It was a hip hop ride at the time. We gonna take you on a hip hop ride. So this is what's going on at the time. We got the females jumping. We got the old school dudes. We got the guys that's our age. We wanted to combine everything. Just make it a cool song. That's basically what it was. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to forget all the hot songs that was out.
The ladies.
They was holding their fort down in the 90s too. You know what I mean? So we had to shout them out. It was a must. It was like, yo, we can't go there. We shouting out hip hop.
It's a ladies and gentlemen thing.
There too, man.
For real.
Yeah.
What made you go old school? I mean, at that point, hip hop was maybe 20.
No, listen, from the first album on, we was giving salute and props to guys we just adored and admired. You know what I'm saying? Guys, brand Nubians, Tribe Called Quest. So if we had a chance to get a record and say it on it, we was gonna do that too. If we had a video, we was gonna do that too.
Yeah, we spent our budget paying homage to people. You heard me? Look, we spent money on videos paying homage to other rappers.
I can't see somebody and love them and not tell them I like them. You know what I'm saying? So if we had to do a record, that was good. So we couldn't leave out the old school.
Yeah.
Old school got us there.
Yeah,
There
right.
wouldn't be no
Right.
us without the old
them.
school. So they you know, everybody gotta, you know, big up the old school. Old school got us all here.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Now, as y'all got older, you grown. You know, it was funny. I saw a clip. Ed Lover said something funny, you know, about your name, but it was like y'all were still mad young.
Nah, we was crazy young bucks, man. We thought we was older. Yo. You couldn't tell us we wasn't 29, 27.
Right.
We didn't know we was teenagers. And see, that's how I look at my kids and kids these days.
Right.
When I see them, I say, in their minds, they don't think they're that young like that.
Yeah, that's true.
They think they're older, but they're not. And that's how we were. We thought we were older than we weren't. We were peepsqueaks.
Now that we older, we still be thinking we young.
Some days, some days.
Like
Until I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, old as a buck.
Listen, when I try to dunk a basketball, I know.
Yeah,
you know the
I get
age
reminded.
creep in,
I
right?
get reminded on daily, bro. Yeah.
But so as you get older into your in your 20s, which is weird, but y'all had already had this long, really for hip hop, a long career.
Yeah, we felt
4 commercially, you know, released albums is a run, like a real run.
It felt like it. We felt like we was living out of suitcases. So
Yeah.
when it came time for us to take a break, we kind of took it in. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, we can do this. But then that's when the family life started happening, kids and, you know, wives and this and that. So we kind of got, you know, into that more. You know what I'm saying? Responsibilities and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Man.
Did you stop rapping or did you?
Nah, see,
Never.
he never stopped for
Never
a day.
stopped.
Did you stop for a day?
Never.
Not one day?
One day.
I don't- so he didn't take one day off.
One
since
day.
y'all-
Keep
since
doing
the
this.
last
I gotta
joint,
get,
so
we
he
gotta
got
get,
joints
you gotta
like-
get it. You know
like
what I mean?
this. Yeah, so
we never stop.
yeah, no, it's something in the blood and for life. So even if y'all don't see us, we'll be doing it forever.
We gonna do it.
We're gonna be doing it forever.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about where you are now. Where y'all at right now? Because first of all, I want to just say that hip hop is in and to me it's in a great space,
Yeah,
right?
me too. I think
You
so.
actually have like almost people won't admit it, but it's like a golden era.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Okay.
The only difference is the culture is older. So you might not like the younger version of hip hop. But you might like the new Mobb Deep album. The new Mobb Deep album, not 30 years ago. And I think that's dope.
And yeah, right, and I agree. And what I think is dope too is that you got a lot of different stuff to choose from.
Yeah.
So like it was in the infant's form early on.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like one mix of, or maybe a couple. But now if you don't like this, you can find something you like.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got a lot of different stuff, you know.
They got options.
You got options now. So ain't no need to complain about stuff. You don't like that, find something you like, because it's a lot of dope stuff out there if you look.
Yeah.
So,
So what are y'all planning to do?
hey, staying busy forever, man. We've been busy for 30 years straight, so we just got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of projects coming, more music. You know, you're going to see us all on TV soon, so.
We going to
Y'all gonna
Columbia
see the
next
Oldsters.
week, you
Y'all
know
gonna
what I
see the
mean?
Oldsters. Keep seeing
Touring?
pop
Yeah,
up
we
on
doing
y'all.
a show over in Bogota next week. So
Yeah, still performing. You know, so listen, we blessed and you know we just happy to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's good.
Right, especially for something that we laid down in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like most people, like when they came out, that they music, like you said, ain't stand the test of time.
Yeah.
To be able to, something I did when I was 13, I ain't gonna say my age, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, listen. 49.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
about to
man.
be, half a century. So we just at a position and blessed to say we can do what we want and we want to do it, so we're doing it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it for forever.
As you should. Now, what do y'all feel about when you see a young rapper now? What do you think? What do
A
y'all
young
think?
rapper, yeah, it brings a smile to my face, man. I love it because you ain't gotta wait, man. That was with us. If you whatever you feeling at that moment, you can pursue your dreams at any moment. You ain't really gotta wait. So like that was what people was telling us when we was in school. You gotta wait till you graduate. You gotta wait till you get what? Ain't no wait, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that next summer we was like, we trying to be on TV like everybody else. So when I see everybody else, I understand. I understand people just, you you gotta chase your dreams, man. So I love it when people young pursuing stuff that could turn out to be their future.
Yeah. Right. What do you think?
You don't never know what's gonna hit, but the youngest. No, I'm just like I said. Everybody can't do it though. That's what I look at it like this. Yeah. It's cool like for them to follow their dreams and all that, but certain things ain't meant for everybody. So you gotta know, you know what I mean? You gotta know your strengths or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, everybody, like I said,
try not to put everything in one barrel.
Right, you gotta be able to
have some options.
Have some options. Because now everybody think they can do it. It's like everybody think they could be a rapper. So it's like
you got a lot of competition now. So back then,
we need some plumbers.
I'm kidding. Shout out to the plumbers. I'm not. Shout out to the plumbers.
The plumbers were
plumbers hold us down.
You know what I'm saying? I salute the kids that's trying to, you know what I mean, make good music. As long as it's good music, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I don't really, like, you know what I mean, just because you rapping, like, we critics, like, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for 35 years. So it's like when certain kids, you know, that's talented, it's like it only take you one time to hear them and you know, damn, that's dumb. Like, you know, it's live stuff, you don't got a second guess it. You gonna know from the rip. This the guy, this the girl. This is what's jumping, because you're gonna feel it. Like, you're gonna feel it in your heart. But you know, everybody can't do it though. But you know, to the ones that are doing it and trying, just keep pushing. That's all. Just keep pushing. That's all. Hopefully, everything will go right for you.
Did y'all ever? Let me ask y'all individually. When y'all started to see people like Meek, Beans, and whatnot show up, did y'all ever think about getting affiliated with them or aligning with them?
We probably will. We just, we never just bumped into them and nothing like
really?
That.
You met them though, right?
Yeah.
Funny that you said that, right? I just took a picture with Beans like 4 days ago. It got like 80,000 views in a couple days. I'm like, damn, I was surprised. Like, damn, hold up. You know what I mean? But shout out to Beans. Like, we was on a fallback when they came out, you know what I'm saying? So we was basically laying low, you know what I mean? When all that was going through, you know what I'm saying?
I was at the grocery store.
Uber and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But
I was at Lowe's. I was at Lowe's.
Man, we just linked up
but
with
listen,
Beans
I love them. You know
what
I'm saying? I love both of them.
Meek hot too, you know what I mean? Shout out to Meek Mills and Seagull and the whole Philly set, you heard?
Yeah. What's funny is you know, I don't know exactly how old Beans is, but it's the same range.
We all around the same age. That's kind of around the same age. Meek probably
younger than us. We probably about 10 years older than Meek.
No, we fans.
Probably more. Meek probably like.
He's definitely younger
than us. He probably like 30.
35,
30?
Maybe?
Yeah.
35 and under.
So
No, he held it down for the city though. Shout out to Meek.
Now Philly, it's changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all feel about the Philly hip hop scene now?
No, I'll be honest. I gotta get more into it. I just I ain't really, so I can't really say too much because I don't really know what's going on with the Philly joints. I gotta get more tuned in to give opinion on it. What I would assume though and guess that there's some dope stuff out there. Because I just know it's in the water. I gotta check in more. You know, start being pop and kind of like, you know, start checking for more stuff. I keep going back, you know, to 90s old stuff. Like, you know, every time I get in the car,
you gotta freshen it up, man.
You gotta get up.
I gotta get out of the zone, but
you gotta get on a new rappers.
I gotta get out of the zone. That ain't good.
Yeah, definitely not. Cause it's changed a lot. And plus, you know, I wanted to ask y'all this. The way you get hip hop is different. You got the streaming services, you got TikTok, you got YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a lot of different ways.
What's your? I know you prefer YouTube. I think, because I feel like
I be on Instagram. You know what I mean? I don't really got. I be on Instagram. You know what I mean? I just started getting my weight up on the gram. You know what I mean? I was steadily running a turtle race the whole time, building my joint up. It's starting to break through now. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically I be on the gram the most though. You know what I mean? I got a YouTube page, but it ain't really like that. You know what I mean? Something super light, you know what I mean? But I be on the gram though.
Yeah. Now, you know, I'm wearing this hat for a reason. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm assuming y'all are, right? Please don't tell me.
Come on, what?
I'm just saying. I've met Dallas fans from Philly.
That's out of order, Sax. Come on, man.
I'm
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. I know I'm out of order.
Come on.
But
Nah, look, I'm gonna keep it 100.
4 for 4, for real. All 4. Flyers.
okay,
We gonna shout them all out. Phillies,
Yeah.
Sixers, and Eagles. You know what I mean?
that's a fact.
I ain't going front on the football. Like I'm a boxer boy. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I only
Boxing,
watch
yeah,
fights.
yeah.
You know?
Say
I only
word.
got on the Eagles like when they start winning and all that shit. That's what you know what I mean. I don't know none of them dudes. I don't know what they look like under them helmets. I don't know their names and that. I just know when they winning, I'm right there. Like
Yeah.
Philly.
All good, all good. Who's your favorite boxer?
Right now, my favorite boxer, I like Crawford, I like Tank, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a lot of divisions and all that, but they like my 2 favorites though. You know what I mean? I hope Crawford put it down this weekend.
It's gonna be one of those ones.
Think he gonna get it?
Yeah, I think he's gonna
Yeah,
get
I
it.
think
I
he's gonna
think he's gonna
get
get a
it.
decision.
It's gonna be a classic.
My boy said he's gonna get it.
He gonna get it.
He think he gonna get him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stoppage.
I want to see ball go down on the grit now. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good one.
I would like to see that too. Yeah, definitely. You ever try boxing?
See, my grandpop and my pop and all them used to box.
Just
my
in the streets,
nephews and
right?
all that. You know what I mean? They was boxers and all that, but
Backyard boxing. that's all we
backyard
did.
boxing, but no gym or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But it's in my family blood. You know what I mean? My grandpop on my mom's side was a Golden Glove boxer and all that at the Executioner up in West Philly. I don't know if you know about that. There used to be a gym on Vine Street in West Philly called the Executioner. That's where Bernard Hopkins and all them used to be in the 80s and all that before he went to jail. So it was a famous gym in West Philly, Tucci and Frank Gordon. They used to run that joint back in the day. So like all my cousins and my family members used to be in there fighting, having little local fights in the gym down there in West. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that must be where Bernard got the name from.
Yeah, that's where he got the name from.
Yeah.
Well, now they closed it down, but I mean they had the Pac-Man joint on the side, like the Ghost, the same joint he be wearing. That's where he got all that from.
Yeah, no.
West Philly.
Legendary spot right
Yeah.
there.
Shout out to Philly.
Executioner Gym.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't know when you're gonna drop this album though.
He's coming, man. We gotta make it impactful. Okay. You know, we just don't want to, make it to make it.
Look,
we want to make it,
We gonna try to make a aftermath too. Like, you know what I mean, we gonna try to use all them same guys from the first joint when we come back. Just like next year gonna be our 35th year anniversary. We gonna try to do a backup joint. We gonna get beating us. We gonna get all them dudes on the same joint. We gonna do it again. Like, yo, cause it ain't never been done before. Nothing like that. Like, damn. As far as I know, I think Nas might have did something like that before with one of them joints, but we gonna do it. You know what I mean, we gonna do it again.
Yeah. Y'all think you can convince Karan to get back on board for this 35th?
Hey, fans, get him. Fans gotta get him.
Yeah, the fans gotta get him. Little Brodo, you know what I mean? He don't want to do it.
We gotta grab him. You know what I mean? Tell him to come on through for a few joints. It can't hurt. It can't hurt nothing.
Yeah, no, love Q.
It's all good.
Definitely, especially if he's lacing the beats.
Hey, he got the bangers.
he
You know
got the bangers.
Some of them.
Yeah.
He got them. He
made
got
a
the
lot.
hate.
He made the hits and all that. You know what I mean? He did a joint for Method Man and all that. He did a joint for Nas, Slick Rick, Missy, man, all of them. You know what I mean? A. Marie.
Platinum plaques.
You know what I mean?
Platinum plaques.
You know what I mean? So he more of a producer now. You know what I mean? He don't really want to do the rap stuff though. You know what I'm saying? But time permits it, and that's what he wanted to decide to come back and do. You know what I mean? Inshallah, that's what happened. You know what I mean? Me and Cuz, we keeping the torch lit until then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out to Lil Bro, though. You know we love you and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
How did people treat y'all when y'all were coming up? Like, being a young person at that time?
Challenges, but hey, you got that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you're young and you gotta fight through it. So it would be times when we had to get out of places early or hey, listen. We grown man's world. You want to play grown man games? Yeah. You gotta fight through it. So
You gotta grow up fast, too.
No sleep. Hey, you ain't getting no 8 hours. More than 2 hours, 3 hours this week. Right. Ain't no sleep. Yeah. You want to watch TV? Ain't no TV. Yeah. You ain't playing no games. None of that. No nothing. Yeah. All you gonna be doing is working.
Right.
So if you built for that, then it's all good. And we was. We loved it. We liked it. So. It's challenges, but you can get through it.
Who are your favorite rappers?
Oh, rapper.
All right.
I gotta go Esco, Nas, Biggie,
Nas, Big.
Jay, Jada.
It's so many dope rappers. You can't just
Beans.
confine them.
That's why I didn't ask you top five. I just
Fabulous.
I was gonna ask you top five, but I said nah.
See, I could go to the '80s. I'm like Kane, Rock, Kim,
I just
G,
ran
rap.
off
Then
like
I could
seven,
come,
so.
and then I could come to the '90s.
Yeah,
It's too many.
Yeah,
It's too many. You know what I mean, it's a
You
lot
start
of
saying,
dope dudes
I
from
can't
back
never
then.
never
right?
leave off KRS,
Right,
Rakim,
right. You can't.
Kane.
You know what I mean?
who they kind of like in their own LL.
Right,
They kind of
LL,
got
like,
we got to put them in like their own little
right,
bracket. You know what I'm saying? You can't even
Right.
that's like the.
They on the long Mount Rushmore.
They like above the Mount Rushmore kind of like.
Above the Mount
You know what I mean?
Rushmore.
They like before the stuff
like
was
that.
got built and all that.
I like
Elite
that.
rap stars,
I
yeah.
mean, so we can't. I mean,
Yeah.
And it's classes of rappers too, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah,
Party
it's
rappers,
different,
lyrical
right.
rappers,
Lyrical
street
rappers, conscious rappers, like you said, party rappers. It's different. It's different types of rappers. So nowadays they'll try to compare a trippy red dude to KRS-One and try to put him in it. Like how certain like now they be having shows where the audience don't collide. You can't have Method Man on a show with Lil Uzi or somebody like that, or like the age difference. You know what I'm saying? So the
Style difference,
right?
age
It's a whole difference. So some things don't mesh together. Like you know what I mean, so it just gotta. Everything gotta make sense when in this rap thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Mob and all of them.
Or it don't have to make sense, because sometimes it don't
Stuff
make
that
sense.
don't make sense, right? It makes sense in the end. Like, damn, shot this crazy shit, man. Look what happened. It popped off. But we ain't want to have no gimmicks. We just wanted to have dope music. That was our whole thing, man. We just want to be dope, man. Like, we just want people saying, yo, shit banging. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all we wanted. Like, you know what I mean? We just wanted to be dope. Like, you know what I mean?
So here's my question for you. Who was your most shocking person you found out was a fan of yours?
oh man. We ain't got a lot of fans though. Couple fans.
Not a lot of fans.
We met a lot of people though. You talking about like
I
a
don't
famous
know.
person?
Like,
or just
yeah,
somebody?
like Selena or something crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I say Jim Carrey.
Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
we met and Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
snap.
Sorry, Jim.
No, Jim Carrey, though. That's crazy.
yeah,
Sorry,
for
Jim.
sure, yeah.
Love you,
Okay,
Jim,
wait. Let's pause.
forgot
Hold
about
on.
Ali.
I need y'all to talk.
I got
One at a
the
time.
pictures
Forgot
and
about
all
the
that,
greatest.
yeah.
All right, talk to me about meeting Muhammad Ali.
All right, you want to hear how I met him? All right, boom. I'm out Cali, right? I'm in the club. Me and my brother. I meet this girl. She like, yeah, we busting it up. You know what I mean? She came back, we chilling. She like, yeah, Muhammad Ali, that's my dad and all this. I'm like, yeah. But that wasn't actually his daughter. This is his daughter's best friend. But she said she grew up under him and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my dad. So I'm like, man, Muhammad Ali ain't your dad. Get out of here. Yeah. She was like, all right, watch, you think I'm joking. So like a week later, she called me like, yeah, I'm with him now. You want to meet him? I said, man, yeah. I said, man, you ain't with Muhammad Ali. She said, yes, I am. I said, put him on the phone. She put him on the phone. I said, this Muhammad Ali? She said, yeah. I gave him the greetings and Islam. Assalamu alaikum. What's up, man? I'm Muslim, man. Me and my brothers, man, we out here. Can we meet you? He's like, yeah, come through. We go to the Hermitage Hotel out Cali. Come downstairs, the girl in the lobby. I'm like, damn, he wasn't capping. She's like, yeah, come on, we going up to the floor. As soon as he opened the door, he right there. I'm like, damn, but look, he opened the door himself.
Yeah.
As soon as he opened the door, he threw 2 jabs. I'm like, this. I'm like, yo. He start laughing. Like, yeah, come in, you know what I mean? We in this room for like 2 hours talking, you know what I mean? We talking about Islam, we talking about life. I mean, we just talked about a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? I was like, dang, he was like, yeah. But you know what I mean? He wasn't he didn't really know our music, but that was like a big thing to me. Like I got to meet Muhammad Ali from me being a rapper, from his daughter knowing who I was. So that's
Right, that's
you know what I
crazy.
mean?
That's
That was
dope.
a big move. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Got to flick me, him and my brother like this. That's the most iconic photo I got in my joint right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Word.
crazy.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
Nah, I
You
wasn't
weren't
there.
there.
That
That's
was
why I
the
said,
dopest
forget
move.
you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Jimmy.
Nah, but where'd you meet? Did you meet Jim Carrey?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Was that on In Living
together.
Color?
Yeah, that was on Living Color.
Talk about that, cause that. Nah,
was
come
dope.
on, now we gonna have to put respect on Jim.
No, listen, hey, we ain't know. So we before the show was getting wrapped up. I mean, before the show was getting shot, we met a lot of them guys. That's
Yeah.
that's how we got to meet. Jamie Foxx and Jim Carrey. And,
Yeah, I saw some of those pictures.
yeah. It was dope. No.
Nah,
we
In
met a
Living
lot
Color
of
was
people.
the vibe.
Yeah,
What?
met a
No, we was
lot of
happy.
people.
We was happy to be there.
The boy Wale was on an interview on Hot 97, The Breakfast Club, and he said when he went to Paris, Kanye West had a booklet with all his dressing styles, and he said the inspiration came from a group called the Youngstas, but Wale said he really didn't know who the Youngstas was, but this is where Kanye got all his inspiration for his looks, he said he had a lookbook. He said that's where Kanye got all the inspiration, for his style of dress from the Youngstas. So when I heard that, I'm like, wow, That was crazy when we heard that. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And I start looking at our old pictures and stuff like, oh yeah, I see where he got that John from. How he come up with the black hoodie and the black John and all that. Yeah, I see it now. You know what I'm saying? At first it's like, damn, he right about that. He did. You know what I mean? Finagle it, but it's all good. Shout out to Ye too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to Ye. Shout out to Ye. That's why you never know, man, where people are gonna peep, check. They always watching though, and you gotta know they always watching. That's what's
we just waiting for our just due. That's all. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna wait. We gonna take our just due. We gonna make our just due. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people got a lot of stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, even with the mass appeal thing, Nas and all them went on to make a label out of it. Dr. Dre made a label out of our second album, The Aftermath. And now we got the DJ Cassidy, he got Pass the Mic tour, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, a lot of our stuff, you know what I mean? Set trends and people using that stuff, you know what I mean? That's a good thing, you know? Shout out to all of them though. Everybody that's, got inspiration from us. That's what's up, you know what I mean? All right, but I'm glad we inspired y'all.
Yeah. Karan, I saw him on YouTube, and he actually, I don't know, now, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but he felt like Nas's halftime rap was coming at him a little bit. Did you hear about that?
I can't validate that or not. You know what I mean? I ain't
I'm gonna
sure
send it
about
to you.
that.
The way he did it though was interesting because I forget exactly what song it was, but it definitely came out before halftime.
We love Nas.
And he stitched it up where the lyrics sound like it's going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I never heard of that.
I'll send it to you.
My fondest memory is seeing Nas getting on that subway train telling us he about to drop. Illmatic drop a couple weeks later.
Just think, where did we meet Nas at?
Atomic Bomb.
Cali.
Atomic
That's
Bomb.
the first time we met Cali. And Nas at the convention. He
Let's
was
go.
with us the whole weekend. Like, you know what I mean? We went out to dinner, stayed up all night. We in the room shooting dice with all them dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how we met Nas. So when we came back to the East Coast, one of Nas' young boys named Shane from Queensbridge, like he was with Nas, and he you know what I mean, we connected with him, and he like, yo man, we going to the bridge. He was from Nas' entourage, so he came down and we took us to the bridge. Now we go to the bridge, no security or nothing. Like we had everybody in Queensbridge outside. We just us three and my man Shane. We took the train up there from Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? We went to Nas' apartment and all that. We was up there chilling with him and his brother Jungle Wiz and all of them. You know what I mean? But we met him in Cali too.
Yeah, you met everybody in
Yeah,
Cali.
we met all them dudes in Cali. So then one day we in New York and we getting on the train. That's when we saw Nas again on the train by himself. Like, yeah, I'm about to go to my girl crib. I'm like, damn. But you know what I mean? We met Nas back, that was like 90, 91, 92. We knew that dude since then. Shout out to Esco. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Esco.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Yo, I appreciate y'all time, man.
Appreciate
y'all. We gonna have to catch back up when y'all drop. When y'all drop, I'm gonna be on you now because we gotta hear
We
the.
bring that thing through.
Yeah, no,
We gotta hear them grown
coming.
man
Yeah,
bars.
it's coming
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Pop bars. You know?
These pop bars, you heard?
Got a little, yeah. We
good?
pop bars. Now I know y'all not y'all grandparents. Y'all grandparents now.
Started young, man.
Y'all
That's
started
how I
young.
became Pop. Started young.
Oh snap!
30
My
years.
son,
me and
my
wife
son
been
having a baby next month.
Oh,
You know what I mean? My other granddaughter, she won. You know what I mean? So I'm about to have 2 granddaughters. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait. Now we gotta talk about that. How does that feel? Being a grandparent.
When I
Well,
look-
pop, because I mean we don't say.
Listen, it's crazy. You never think it's gonna happen. When you young, you don't even think you're gonna get this be this age. I'm like, what? Gray hair, 50 bald? What? Never, ever. Never gonna happen.
It's a blessing,
So
though.
yeah, it's just
Y'all wanted to be bald at one point.
Yeah.
Now we
Act,
trying
be
to
careful
preserve
what
this-
you ask for, kids.
I'm trying to preserve every little strand you can right now. You know what I mean?
You gonna be good.
But nah, being a all right. So I have 2 questions. First of all, just tell me about being a grandparent, just in general. Tell me how that.
Listen, it's a blessing to get to be a pop, to get to say somebody is a grandfather. I mean, you lived a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. You know what I mean? Life comes, you take it head on. The same thing with us. When we came into this world, our parents took it head on. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with our kids. You know, they started young just like us.
Yeah.
So, you know, we all bond as a family and raise these kids. You know what I mean? So
When I met my when I came to the hospital when my daughter had the baby, I said, damn, I waited all these years to meet you. Like, I never thought I was gonna meet you. I never even thought I was gonna have a grandbaby, a daughter, nothing. Like, I was so happy. Like, had her yesterday. She at my house right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just be looking at her like, damn, that's my daughter too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like she look exactly like my daughter, but just another generation down. That's my daughter too.
Yeah.
It's my daughter too. Like, you know what I mean? So it make me feel good. Like, the kids saved our lives though. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have kids and had to be stand-up men that we are, you know what I mean? Like, everything could have went a different route. You know what I'm saying? So God placed the kids in your life, you know what I mean? It could be, it's a lesson and it could divert you from doing other stuff. So, you know, now you got a responsibility that you got to handle. Whereas now you ain't trying to be in the studio or hanging out, doing shows, hanging out. Now you trying to build something. Now, once you build something like we did, we got families, we got houses, we got everything we need. Now we could come back to do the rap. But it's like, now people trying to do it the other way. They trying to, you know what I mean? They don't have nothing to stand on. Like, once they rich, it's like, damn, how you gonna get a wife now?
Yeah.
You rich now. You don't know if this girl really love you or not, or this guy really love you. So now you ain't gonna have nothing to stand on. So you gotta build a foundation, and that's what we did.
Yeah.
And now the foundation caused us to be grandparents now.
Yeah.
It's a blessing, man. If I ain't had my daughter at that time, man.
Yeah.
It would have been crazy, you know what I mean? And stuff did get crazy while I did have the baby, you know what I mean? But it definitely was a blessing, you know what I mean? I want to have more grandkids too, you know what I mean?
I hear that. Last question. How is your family about your legacy? How do they feel?
all supportive. Everyone loves us and full support, you know?
Yeah.
So we blessed to have a good family where we come from, you know?
Exactly.
They always, you know, put that battery in our backs and, you know, always pump us up and give us the support we need. And, you know, and that's what we do with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All their endeavors and everything that they doing. That's what family's supposed to do. Yeah. We just like every other family.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, family is most important. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. If you, if you know what I mean?
Because they're going to be the ones that put you in that dirt. So,
Or take care of you.
or take care of you.
Yeah, if you don't
Keep
do
the dirt off
family
you.
right, they ain't gonna take care of you. They not gonna be around to put you in that dirt. So you better do right by your family out there. You know what I mean? If ever watching this, make sure you do right by your family, your children, and all that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Be cool.
Well,
God bless
appreciate
you.
y'all. Any
I
final
appreciate
words?
you. Listen, everybody, you're going to keep seeing the youngsters all in your grill. So, hey, we coming. We coming.
2026, we world touring, you know what I mean? Look out for us. You know, we dropping new music, new album coming. Got a couple little documentaries in the work, and that's gonna be coming too about our legacy and all that, you know what I mean? Stuff that we did in the past. And you know, we just gonna keep doing what we done. We got a new artist. I got a son that rap, his name Rod Foreign, you know what I mean? He doing this little thing. We gonna try to push the new generation of music and, you know, take it to another level.
And that's it, y'all. All hip hop, straight from the source, the Youngstas. Keep it locked.